Hello, friends. Welcome back to The Drip. This is Jake.
This is Brady.
Thank y'all for tuning in today on yet another fabulous episode that we have in store for y'all.
Fabulous.
Excited for this one. I think Brady's even more excited.
Yeah, excited for this one.
And you'll find out why very shortly. He's told me a lot about this coffee, but
I've already been through 2 different bags of coffee from this place.
Yeah.
Not this one.
And I think we'll have a few stories to go along with it. So, might be a long episode, so buckle up.
Batten down the hatches.
Yeah, but before we dive into that, what's on your mind, Brady? What's on your mind?
Tell me your favorite memory from youth sports.
Youth sports. Now, when you say youth, is there just
Like I'm
kids?
talking like when you were a little kid playing sport. Like what's something that you'll never forget from youth sports? Like
Okay, like favorite memory or something I'll never forget, because that could be.
it can be either.
I got one of
Youth sporting event core memory. How about that?
Okay, core memory. Man, I think
Like
back to
made a lasting impression on you.
I think back to like days Little League baseball. Got a few memories there, right? I think it's middle school and high school tennis. Upward basketball as a kid. Like there's a few.
But do you have like a specific memory?
Yeah. Got a good and a bad.
Let's go with the bad.
And I'm going to go
first.
baseball.
Go with the bad first.
Okay. So I don't remember what age, but it had to have been around like 8, 9 years old.
7.
No,
8,
8, 9. By the way, my kid hates it when I do that. She's like 6, 7. I'm like 8, 9. She's like, stop. And she stops. So there's the trump card. But I had to be around 8 or 9.
Real quick. If you see us like glancing to the side, there's a special guest in the room who doesn't want to be on the camera, but we'll leave her unnamed.
Someone is among us.
Yeah.
Brittany. So, Little League baseball, Sherwood Park, circa 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah.
Sure. 5th grade, 6th grade.
No. That's like 3rd grade.
1,000?
Yeah, when you're 8 years old, 9 years old.
Sure. I don't know.
Okay.
Good
Moving
enough.
along. So I'm playing second base, San Francisco Giants, second baseman. San Francisco Giants of Odessa, second baseman.
Of Odessa.
Of Odessa, Sherwood Park Little League. And
shout out.
Yeah. Woo woo. But playing second base, and I remember it was like a pop fly, and it's coming. There's a guy on third, and I go to catch it, and it came right over the tip of my glove, right into my nose. Busted my nose. And I remember just instant, when you get popped in the nose instantly, you got the tears. Whether you want them or not, whether you're meaning to cry or not, you got the tears.
I had this experience about 3 months ago playing softball.
I remember that. I was there.
Still got the out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, that happened.
Held on to the ball.
Popped me in the nose explodes. And I actually had the wherewithal to fall down. I found the ball and I threw it. I don't think I got the guy out because I think he tagged and ran in, and I just kind of threw it in that direction to home. I didn't get him out, but then the ref came over and they were like they had flags or something. I think because back in that day, I think it was in that era where if you left early, they threw a red flag up, like if you were stealing second. Because in that little league times, and I think still, you can't, like if you're on first, you can't steal second until the ball passes home. And so they would throw a flag up, and if it was like offsides essentially.
Yeah, there's no leadoff.
Yeah.
Anymore.
So
these days, well,
no, in like the senior league there is, and like this was 8-year-olds. There's not. You can't steal till that ball passes home. So I think they had flag and they would throw the flag up. But they all ran over to give me the flags. Mom's running out with Kleenex because I was just bloody. So
here's our red penalty flag.
Yeah.
Wipe your nose, kid.
Yeah, just give it back when you're done. Nobody will know. So I would say that's a bad core memory. Like I can still picture it in my head.
How about good?
Good. I would say it's probably around that same time. I was a pitcher, center fielder, second baseman. And I don't know why I played second base. I'm left-handed. But they put me at second base, and it worked out. But anyway, I ended up abandoning that when they started pitching me, and I went to center field, just back and forth. So I was pitching though, and it was in the and I just remember we went to North Ector, a park that
Yeah.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Went out to North Ector for a playoff game, and I remember just shutting them down. Like, only allowed a couple hits, complete game, not great. So, and I wish I remember the stats, but I know that a kid that we knew that we played, you and I played ball with, he was playing out there, and I think his mom was the team mom for them, and they were keeping track of pitches for me because the pitch count. And I think they came over to my mom after and was like, "Hey, did you know?" And like show, I forget the stat, but it was pretty cool. I didn't know, so, but I would say that feeling though of like shutting a team down, and I didn't throw heat. I just placed it, so I was like the Greg Maddux of the Little League.
That's how I remember being when they needed to change up the pace of the pitches thrown. They were like, "All right, Mason, come up here.
Yeah, yeah,
We need to slow things down, but we need some strikes."
yeah. Also, I think a core memory is being on a team when you and I played together back in coach pitch.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Morrison, your dad, was our coach, and they kept making me bat right-handed. And every time I hit the slowest ground ball you can imagine to the pitcher, and I got out, and then they would say, "Okay, go to right field now." And so that was my coach pitching career. So, and we were on the Cardinals.
There you go.
So, yeah, there you go. What about you?
I got a couple, and the reason this has been on my mind was we went to a Little League game the other night that was like the start of the city tournament, and we were watching a friend of ours, his little boy, watching him play, and they were up like 5-2, and like times, I don't know, it was like 9:15, and they could play till 9:45. They get an hour and 45 minutes or something. So anyway, they're up 5-2, and the other team hadn't really been hitting the ball. But eventually, the kid that was pitching was getting tired, starting to throw it everywhere, gets bases loaded from walks, and then they had a pass ball. Pitcher comes up to home, the catcher throws it to him, and that the kid coming from third stops like halfway. So now we're playing pickle. Well, the pitcher decides to throw it. It never turns out good. Dude, it went all the way to the fence. It went all the way to the fence, and they all scored.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh no, it's
Yep.
not going to end like this."
Yep.
So by the time all that transpired, it's like 9:40, and the team we're rooting on is the visitors team. So if you start a new inning, both teams get to bat. So it's like, not only do you now have to come from behind, but then you got to stop the other team again. So anyway, our little buddy, dude, he gets up there. He was actually the first one to bat. He gets up there and just pokes one, bow, left field. Not to the fence or anything, but hits a little dinger. Boom. And he makes it to second. They throw it over the second base. He gets to third. Something else happens. He scores. So now they're one down. Next kid up, boom, hits him a little dinger out there. And they got 2 or 3 on. They score another one. They go up. Then they end up going up by 1, and ended up winning the game. It was pretty cool. So that's why this has been on my mind. But I can think back to a couple. One's baseball, one's football. One baseball, we were in the city tournament. Actually, yeah, it was city tournament because we were playing Jim Parker. I get up there, we're down 1. I think there was 2 outs, and I'm like to my last strike, and I smoke one. And Grayson Brookshire, I'll never forget it to this day. Grayson Brookshire, which if anybody listening knows Grayson Brookshire, he's all of about
4'2" at this point,
yeah.
but quick as could be.
Yeah. Oh man, robs it. He robbed it. Center field. So that one hurt. Well, these are both bad, but they're core. I'm not bad, but it's things that I think about.
These are character shaping memories.
It is. 7th grade Bowie football. Okay. Played quarterback. got to start on the B team because they needed some players. All right, it's not because I wasn't good
They
enough.
needed some dogs.
He got that dog in him. So we're playing this team. I don't remember who it was, but we were down like at that point. You're not doing field goals at 7th grade. Like the kickers don't exist.
Don't have a kicker.
It's just like you get 6 points if you score a touchdown and you move on.
Yeah.
So we were down. I don't know. We were down. We were losing. However that looks, we were losing on the scoreboard. We get to it and it's like we got, there's seconds left and we're like at midfield. Coach comes over to me. He's like, "Hey, we're going for it. Hail Mary. I just want you to throw it down the left hash as far as you can." Okay. All right. I got you, coach. And he calls this other kid over here. The kid's name is Mookie. That's what Mookie. Hey.
Betts. Mookie Betts.
I wish.
For the Dodger. Oh.
Like, Mookie, come over here. I just want you to run as fast as you can. Just run. Brady's going to throw it. All right. Got you, coach. Ball snap. Throw the ball. Mookie catches the ball deep. And at that point, nobody's around him. Like, the dude was that fast.
He fell down.
Nobody's around him. My coach is holding me in his arms on the sideline. Yeah. I mean, I'll never forget. It was like, I don't know, pure youth bliss of a football game. Thought we won. Thought it was the coolest thing ever. Start noticing the other side of the stands is all cheering. Got tackled at the 1 because he started celebrating. And we lost.
But you did your part.
Did my part. I threw the ball.
Yeah. You did what you
down
could.
There.
Man.
Yeah. But man, watching that game the other night, that baseball game, was like, I don't know that there's anything better than like youth sports.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
Dude, just youth sport, like little kid sports like that. Like that whole thing, they could have easily just been like, oh man, we screwed up, we lost, blah. But they never quit. And credit to the kid that we went to watch play. Now, I know him pretty well. He's competitive. This little dude, he wants to win. And dude, credit to that dude. He was like, it is not over. Come on, guys, let's go. We don't have much time. We got to do it. Bye. Kind of doing some rah-rah. But that goes to show you, like, hey, man, it's not over until it's physically over.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's drink some coffee.
Yeah. No, that's good, though. I like that. But
a
little longer than the normal, but I like the memories. So, good throw. I was picturing it in my head.
Yeah.
Good job, Mookie, kind of. Anyway, coffee, what do we have, Brady?
Hey, we have a cool one.
Tell us the story.
So, I guess it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it's been a couple months ago. I had the opportunity to go to Munich, Germany. And actually, I was somewhere else before that, but ended up spending a little bit of time in Munich. And as any coffee lover should, I went on the search for some good coffee abroad. And I found this place. It is called Man versus Machine. And I absolutely love their logo. I just think it's so cool.
You see in the mouth, Man versus Machine.
Love it. Really cool packaging. Really cool place. Glad I found it. Glad they were open. I knew when I walked in. I told Jake earlier. I knew when I walked in this place, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I didn't even drink any there. He was like, what'd you have? Was it good? I was like, I just bought some and left.
He walked in through the door, smelled it, and said, I'll take 3 bags right now.
I did. That's actually exactly what happened. There was some English to German translation going on in between there, but
how many people spoke English over there? Is it common, or did you have to have a translator?
No, I mean, they speak English, most of them, but it's just sometimes it's easier for them to talk in German. But I had Germans with me the whole time, so that was I just got to sit there and this is what I want.
Yeah.
Like some restaurants had English menus, some didn't. So at that point, it's like, all right, dude, help me out here. I don't want to be ordering the beef tongue.
Yeah.
Like that's only for on the west side of Odessa. I'm not here.
And I still can't do it. But anyway, but no, I will say it smells amazing.
Dude, one cool thing that I'll mention about this place, and it's probably super simple the way they were doing it, but I walked in and they had this little like deal set up on the counter. Now, granted, this place it was no bigger than this room. Like it was a tiny place.
Huh.
There was probably 6 or 7, 8 or 9, 10 or 11 people in there, drinking coffee and hanging out, doing stuff. But on the counter, they had this like stone, and above it was a bag of coffee like that, floating, spinning around in a circle. It was cool. I mean, I'm sure the thing was like a motorized magnet, and then the bag probably had
They put one in the bag or
the
something.
opposite magnet. But it was just, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It just looked cool, seeing that. It was almost like, oh, buy me now.
Yeah.
Take me home.
That's what it was. Walked in, smelled, floating bag.
Saw that.
I'll take 3.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay. Cool. How much did you pay?
I honestly don't remember, but I do know that it was not the cheapest coffee out there.
How many euros?
It was 20 plus euros a bag, something.
Okay.
I can't give you an actual. Do they have this one on there still?
Nope.
Man, see, they move on fast.
This is seasonal, is what it said.
Okay. I picked 3. See if there's one on there that's like bomba de fruta. See if that's on there, because I bought a bag of that. How much is that one? 28?
90 euros.
For the same size bag?
I don't know how you say that. 16.9
sure.
euros. Because we say $16.90, so
it's the same.
16 euros and 90 mini euro. I don't know. It's very confusing.
Cents.
It's a lot to take in.
I think they do call it a cent, but 16.90.
Yep, I got my.
What's that? That's 21.
$19.62. Well, Americano.
This one that we're about to have is a geisha, and I know it was a little more expensive. I'm excited for this one. I haven't tasted this one. The other 2, they were fantastic. I've already drank both the packs. I've saved this one to put on the pod.
Yeah, it's a geisha honey. So the process is honey.
Yes.
So
do you remember what the honey process is?
Yeah, they pull off like part of it. I'm trying to remember. I can picture it.
They take the outside off, but they leave the mucilage.
Yeah, there you go.
They leave it on there and
it's a German word.
Mucilage.
Cool. All right. Well,
let's try it.
Without further ado,
dink it.
Dink it. Think it.
Think it.
Got the little mic point at it. The notes are on the little cardboard over there on the floor by your chair.
What are you tasting?
Pineapple sorbet.
Wow, that's incredible. 1 for 1.
Black tea.
Wow.
And dried apricot.
Dude, you got all 3 notes. You're
a distinguished
amazing.
palate.
You are a true sommelier.
I had dino nuggets and ketchup for lunch.
Palate cleanser. Oh, man.
It was left over from my 4-year-old.
Dude, so this is what Jake was... There's what Jake was saying right there. It's got the notes on there, if you can see it.
Yep.
But I just really like their packaging. I'm not going to lie.
So I'm going to be honest. If I name my company Man versus Machine, I don't know how I'm coming up with a... Well, here's a debate. Is that a crocodile or an alligator? And how do you tell? I'm going to say it's a crocodile, and I don't know why I feel that way.
Is the crocodile a native animal to Germany? Big Google guy. He's going to get his phone out.
Ask Google guy.
Hey, something I do like that you had told me while we were doing this. Is that on the bag where they were talking about how to brew this, or was that online?
It's on their website. Yeah, their
Okay.
website.
So they had like kind of a little brew guide about this, and it said grind slightly coarser and do a 1 to 17 ratio. This is from Colombia, from the Huila region.
I'm glad you have that because this bag is in German. So
Basically, I just took Jake's job for tonight.
the rest of the episode will be me reading this bag.
Jake is now going to have to give full detailed coffee explanation for the rest of the episode.
Y'all buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Hey, quick detour. Neither crocodiles nor alligators are native to Germany or anywhere else in Europe. So how do you choose that for man versus machine
Don't know.
logo? There's got to be a story to it. I like the logo, but man versus machine, let us know if you're listening to this. How'd you come up with that? And your letters or the teeth? I don't know. It's interesting. It's unique.
What if that was like
And you make good coffee.
somebody told their kid, "Hey, can you draw us a logo?"
No, that's one when you're walking by the table and your kid's you're like, you gotta do that double take and you're like, oh, that's what that is. Speaking of, we were playing in the driveway last night. Ate dinner, kids were out riding their scooters around. They have chalk, like a pretty fantastic chalk set that I wish I had when I was a kid. And Peyton was drawing these portraits of me and Jackie that were better than anything that we took with a camera. And I don't know how, but it was pretty good.
Have you ever oh, you know what? This actually was last year around this time. We were at the lake and the kids started playing with chalk. You know, some of that chalk is like super dusty, and then they decide to like cover themselves in it.
Oh yeah, Penny was running around pink, black, and blue.
They were somehow Levi basically got painted with chalk last summer. Like he would come walking up, and I was like, "Oh, hi, bud. We need to rinse you off."
Funny thing was,
You look like a Smurf.
He never touched the chalk. That was Hannah.
They were like, "Here, sit here. We're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
We got you."
Yeah. Anywho, back to the coffee.
Back to
Rabbit
the
Trail.
coffee.
That's what's on our mind. Number 2.
Yeah.
That one was free. What do you think?
I like it. I'm definitely getting the stone fruit thing, the apricot. What did it say? Dried apricot.
You've been on a stone fruit
I do.
kick
I
for
like a good apricot.
a few months.
I actually keep some dried fruit in my pantry. Plum and apricot.
Dude, banana chips go hard.
Are they the hard ones though?
Yes, don't touch them. They go so hard. Like literally, they're hard, but they're so good.
So, thinking back to the last episode, that one had now that I have had some time to reflect.
Tell me more.
It has a little bit of a bite to it, and this one doesn't. This one is more fruit forward. Like it doesn't ever have that astringent side note that hops in.
Are you getting the pineapple?
It's not super present.
I just got it for the
On the
first
back
time.
end?
For the first time I got it.
I will say it smells really good, and it smelled amazing.
I got it like right up there in like the roof of my mouth.
So they said do 1 to 17. I'm inclined to do it again and do it at the 1 to 16 or maybe even 1 to 15 and really push those fruit notes forward.
And they say to do it more with a more coarse grind, but I'm curious if you didn't and let it steep a little more. I wonder what that would do.
It might be a zinger. You might really be getting the acidity of the pineapple.
You could try both, right?
Yeah.
Keep it 1 to 17 and go a little finer, and then go back to their coarse and do your 1 to 15, 1 to 16.
Yeah, you could do it finer and still keep their ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to.
Be something to try.
Let me say, I'd be inclined. I will, I will be drinking this coffee again.
Well, that cup's gone.
Should we ask our corresponding agent what she's thought?
She's refusing. Let's
Zero
turn
to 10.
let's turn the camera.
0 to 10. It can't be an even
That's
number.
a rookie score.
Huh?
6.5.
6.5.
Okay.
All right. Did you have a score before that?
It didn't have enough almond milk in it.
Needed that 1 tablespoon of almond milk.
Just a dash. When somebody says a dash, like for some reason, that's what I picture in my head is just like a dash. I have a score. I should give this like a 10.1 because nobody's probably ever going to try it. By the time you go pay to get it here.
There was a thought in my head when I was coming back from Munich with like, I guarantee I had those 3 bags. I had this dude that was with me bought me like a 5-pound bag of coffee from another place, and then I bought 2 from somewhere else. Yeah. I bet I had like 7 pounds, 8 pounds of coffee in one of my checked bags. I was like, man, I'm gonna get home, and some dude in the security at airport in Munich's gonna like see that and be like, "Ha, you just thought you were flying home with this."
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Well, side note though, if you go on Man versus Machine, I almost said Man versus Alligator, Man versus Machines Instagram, I was checking them out before we started this, and one cool thing, I actually saw it on their website, and then when I was on their Instagram, they did a Hoka shoe test at one of their cafes or roasteries, whatever it is. You could tell me. But you go and you like try on the shoes, get to test them out, and then they did like an hour-long community run and then go back and have coffee, turn your shoe in. So that was kind of cool, and apparently it looked like they'd done it a couple times at least. So Germany.
The one that I was at was in like one of the main squares in Munich called Marienplatz Square. There ain't no way they're roasting coffee in there. Yeah. I'd be shocked.
No, this one was I forget what it's called, but
they only
started with an S.
This is something that you were trying to ask me.
Well, yeah,
and I didn't know.
Are they only in Munich or?
I think, but maybe they have one in Berlin. Do they have 3 spots? 2 in Munich and 1 somewhere else?
Whew, you're gonna make me do this. Okay.
Say it. Pronounce it exactly correctly. 3 syllable.
They have one in Max Vorstadt, Glockenbach, Schwabing. Then they have a roastery, and then they have one in the Hotel de Ville. I feel like I did pretty good, okay? All right.
None of the ones you just said was... Hold on. What was... Maybe you were saying the street.
Max Vorstadt is in München.
Yeah. There should be another one, because this one's in Munich.
Glockenbach is in München.
Yes.
Glockenbach looks like that.
I don't know. That could have been the one I was at.
Max Verstappen looks like this.
Bro, it's so hard to tell.
They're very different. Schwabing is probably where you were.
Nope.
And then the roastery.
What should be the roastery?
Really a picture of it. And then the Hotel de Ville is in München as well. There's no
picture. It
does say though, if you go to their about, it says that they're in Germany, they're in the UK, and they're in the UAE.
Oh.
Now, it didn't really elaborate, and I didn't read if it just said
maybe they
distribute there.
I was going to say, maybe they just sell their coffee there.
But anyway, yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Friends, if y'all want to get some in your stateside or not in those areas,
pretty sure you can order it.
Get online.
Yeah.
Get on the interweb. So
it's that good, I will say.
It's really good. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 8.3.
7.8.
And a 6.5.
And a 6.5 from the Peanut Gallery. Yeah.
6.5.
I didn't think you were going to be that high on it.
It's so good.
I do like it.
It's good.
Maybe I wasn't high enough.
It's very smooth.
We've got to get a 9 on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. I'm afraid the 9 was brandy wine.
That one was close. I will say, though, I think
we need to do a 12 gate.
We've talked about there's 2 12 gate coffees that I think right now that could be up there.
Okay.
One of them I haven't even had yet.
Maybe episode 417.
But it has the word candy in it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one on the shelf that we've both been drinking for a while that it's there.
And I think we may have had a 9 and maybe we're tough, and the reason I say that is I think in my head when I think of a 9, it's like I'm going to drink it and have like, this was a really good cup of coffee, but there's something where I'm like, it's just kind of missing something. And in my head, when I drink a 9, it's going to be like, this isn't missing anything.
I think that goes back to playing with the grind. We could probably dial it in to where we're like, oh, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
This might be really good on the little OXO brewer where I do that the little shot, make some soup.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really good though. If y'all want to try it, if you're interested, get on Man versus. I keep wanting to say Man versus Alligator. Man versus Machine. Check them out. They've got a few offerings. So, but that's a good one. It's a good find, Brady.
Yeah, I thought the place was really cool. I will order from them, no doubt.
All right. Well, hey, thank y'all for tuning in today. Make sure you like and subscribe Facebook, Instagram. Also like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you catch your podcast. But until next time, this is Jake.
This is Brady.
Drip out.
Drip out.